What up, guys? Today we're going out to get some food, and I feel like doing a little bit of highway riding, so we're taking the long route. One thing I wanted to talk about while I'm riding today is the DRZ project. So after I got the bike and I've done some research, I have learned that this is just more expensive than I originally assumed it would be. I kind of want to just get some ideas and throw it out there, see if anyone has any better ideas. And my plan was to convert the bike into a supermoto, but you know, like I already said, what I wanted to do is get the Warp 9 wheels with 320mm Brembo brakes. And you know, do the rest of it. You gotta change the stance a little bit. You gotta lower the front, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what you gotta do to the stance, but the stance does change because it's going from a 21-inch in the front and an 18 in the back to a 17 and a 17. So you gotta change the rate. Anyways, this is all stuff I never really priced before I bought the bike. If I had bought the bike, or if I had done that, I wouldn't have bought the bike. I would have tried to pay less. And the reason being is because the price that I paid for the bike and then what it will cost me to get all those brakes and shit, it's just too expensive. It will cost me the same amount of money as if I just bought a DRZ SM. And that's hard to well, not brand new, but used. But that's hard to justify because you can get a used DRZ SM for the same price and it will have like under 10,000 miles, you know, whereas this bike is at 21,000 miles, almost 22, probably is at 22 by now, and it's just, you know, that's a lot of miles, especially for a small displacement motor like 400 cc's. So I don't know. Yeah, it's hard for me to justify. I kind of think what I want to do, and then also after riding the bike more, everything is just old. I need to replace a lot. I need to replace the clutch. I need to figure out why the throttle's so crunchy. It's just, not that the clutch is going bad, it's just crunchy. I think the bike would be primo in the state that it's in right now, honestly. Just leave it as a dual sport and ride it off road. I think it'd be primo just like that. It would be a great bike for someone in the current state it's in. The problem is that I am interested in riding off-road. I just don't have much interest at all in riding off-road, you know? So, yeah. That's the thing. I think what I want to do list it for sale, try to trade it for a supermoto or a Grom. I'm really thinking a Grom might be my next bike because it's great. It's a great bike. It's really good for you know, learning wheelies and just kind of bombing around town and having fun with your friends. I am convinced that the miles per mile on those little bikes are exactly the same as pretty much any other bike. You know, there is some things you can't do and on them that you can on other bikes, but there's things you can do on them that you can't do on other bikes. Like, you know, bang out all the gears and stay underneath 100 miles an hour. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's a hard mind, because there's also this part of me that wants to buy a KTM RC390, which is basically the Duke bike, the KTM Duke with the 390 motor, same motor, but it's a fully fared and it's a sport bike, you know. So part of me wants to buy that and put clip-ons on it, because it does have handlebars. Put clip-ons on it, delete the mirrors, delete the indicators, and turn it into a pure track bike only, and then go start riding track. So yeah, I'm torn if I want to learn the stunt or if I want to learn to ride track. I think eventually I will have a stunt bike and a track bike, which is funny to say because I do already have a track bike. Like, this is a fucking track bike. But you know, I'm afraid it's a really expensive track bike. I'm afraid to crash it. Look at this motherfucker. What the fuck? Okay, time to get out of traffic. I think this road should have turned by now in the James River. These motherfuckers are scary. Why the fuck is he wobbling all over the place? Yeah, I gotta get around this dude. Come on. I fucking hate these fucking 2-lane highways, dude. Fuck this shit. When they're gonna fucking get over, they see you coming and they know they're just passing someone, so they try to get out of your way, which is funny because I kind of want them to stay in their lane. They're being helped, they're trying to help. They don't ride motorcycles most likely, so they don't know how this works. Even if they do, they don't ride like this. I think I want tacos and a margarita, which is not a good idea on the bike, but I'll just have one. I changed my mind again. I knew they built a new roost around here somewhere, but I wasn't sure where, and I accidentally just stumbled on it, so that's what I'm doing. It's dragging. What the hell was dragging? Oh, I just fucking destroyed this shit. I just fucking destroyed the parking lot. Alright, that's it for the video. If you liked it, you know the drill. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Drop a comment below. Let me know how many you liked it. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. You know, the one that goes like this. You know, subscribe anyway so you can tell me how much you don't like my next video, and drop a comment below so you know. I gotta know why you didn't like it. For those of you wondering, I got wings, buffalo. Those are the only wings, and I did not have a drink because, you know, there's no tacos, so why have a drink? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.